So here we are at the overlook of the Flight 93 crash site. If you can see in the background, there's a boulder which marks the crash site, the exact location that the plane came down. In front of that, you can see the ceremonial gate. The ceremonial gate will be open on 9/11 tomorrow, and then it'll be shut and it won't open for an entire year. It's only opened once a year on 9/11. And you can also see the wall of names and the path in the background as well, and we'll get a close-up of that in a little bit.
At this point, as we're walking down to the crash site, this is the marking of the first view, where family members of the passengers of crew of Flight 93 arrived at the crash site in September 2001. Here we are at the site where the families of the passengers came, where they were allowed to be, and you could still see how far it is way down there where the actual crash site was.
Okay, I'm going to do a quick introduction to some of the things that you're going to be seeing close up here in a moment. We're going to try to stay out of the way of the workers who are preparing for the presidential visit tomorrow. So behind me, we are going to be looking at the wall of remembrance with the 40 names of the passengers of Flight 93 inscribed upon. Also, you'll be able to see the Remembrance Gate that will be open tomorrow. It is only opened on September 11th every year for dignitaries and families of the victims. And off in the distance, you'll also be able to see the boulder that marks the spot of impact of Flight 93.
All right, here's the wall of remembrance, and it is in line with the flight path as we move down to the Remembrance Gate. Each slat has the names of the victims. As you can see, as we get as close as we can, that is the crash site. That there was a large crater there that was 30 feet wide and 15 feet deep, and that 17-ton sandstone boulder is there to mark the approximate location of the point of impact. As we are walking along the crash site, you can see people leave little mementos of remembrance. The unidentified remains and the plane that crashed, what was left of the plane, has been buried right out there close to the crash site.
All right, now this part of the memorial, we're now in Memorial Plaza. We're at the end of the crash site that we just walked through with the Gate of Remembrance and the 17-ton sandstone marker. This right here, usually in a non-pandemic time, visitors are encouraged to go into this little building, fill out a note of remembrance, and leave it on the wall near the crash site. And it's a very nice seating area, and you have all the pictures of the Flight 93 crew and their passengers, and that's pretty much it for this part.